You're listening to What's Your Damage? The world's best Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition narrative-heavy actual play podcast inspired by Filipino mythology. We release new episodes at least every other week, sometimes more if we're feeling spicy. And now, on to the show.
So, okay. We blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. Start of the episode. When we last left our heroes, recap goes here, but we don't usually put that recap in. That's Sadie doing the clip bits.
Last time on What's Your Damage?
She bounces up on her feet, like almost fully clearing this guy's height, and kind of hovers at the tail end of it and just chomps his neck and takes it with her as she falls down.
As she chomps down on this guy, for a moment, the world underneath her feet shifts. One moment, you are in a tavern. The next moment, it is wet and damp. And then it comes back to being in a tavern. The horror starts to bubble and bulge. The two dipshit adventurers in the corner of the room fall into nothingness, becoming simply bones. All of you notice the ground beneath you phase in and phase out. And finally, you see a little gold kobold, and it says, "We were looking for you."
I'm no doctor, but why don't you yank it out as hard as you can?
He still doesn't get a deduction.
No, that was the other one, the one in front of you.
Oh, damn it.
What's the closest sconce of fire near the puddle of alcohol?
Oh, me meow. Okay.
I don't know. It's weird. Like, they know shit they shouldn't know. Oh, snickerdoodles. I shouldn't have said that.
You're going to cut back and he will have stolen it already.
I'll think about nothing else until the end of my day.
Oh yeah, I'll just steal it off screen without rolling. I like that.
Yeah.
That will be 2 points of damage.
I would also like to introduce everybody to the kobold that we met last.
Sort of met.
We see this little kobold as he approaches LeFae, and he goes like, "Oh, we were looking for you. Oh wow, look at all the people. Are you all okay?" Ooh. He looks at Wobbles and he goes like, "Oh, you don't look too good."
Neither does Riz.
Quick question: has the hag magic failed off of me at this point?
And by hag magic, you mean the...
Is he still calm, or does he annoy Okot with his voice?
He has lost the calm emotion.
Okay.
You're a mean DM.
Oh, this will be
Good to know.
her knowledge. The first time Okot's ever heard him like that.
He's been cool and collected this entire time.
The whole time.
Her initial reaction still, no.
As the kobold takes off his large backpack, he starts to rummage through it. He holds up a flask and he goes like, "Oh, you don't look too good either." As he digs in and holds up another one, and he throws 2 flasks at both Riz and Waggles.
I think, like, we immediately looked at him because he dressed her first.
Mm-hmm.
But upon seeing a kobold there, her first reaction is to smile, and then all of that knowledge hits her.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this moment where she's like, still kind of like wiping the blood off of her mouth and just pauses. And then her eyes start to widen. And they start to water.
Are you okay?
No. And she's just gonna sink down into a crouch next to him. And wrap her arms around her knees.
He says as he starts to dig into his backpack. He goes, He hands you a handkerchief, which is very plain looking, and he holds it out for you.
Thank you.
She'll take it.
Severin, you said there was a kobold. He was a little red kobold, right?
Yes. Scalekin.
She killed him. She killed him.
What?
Why did she kill him? He didn't
She
do
killed us.
anything.
Why is he not back? Who are you? Gold. Where are you going?
This little guy is kind of dashing around trying to inspect all of you. He is examining you from head to toe. He doesn't really understand Okot. As he kind of looks at you, I'm going to send you a video that I imagine this little guy looks like.
I'm going to keep following him and asking him, what are you doing in Draconic? Because I think, I may be wrong, I think kobolds speak Draconic.
Oh, they absolutely, for 100% do. So
I'm also, once again, very happy to see a Scalekin on the table.
as he's looking around, Okot, there is a video that I sent you by Dao Z with 2 eyes at the end that's called That Kobold Stare. I want you to imagine that this is what this little guy looks like when he looks up at you, trying to understand you. As he dashes around, he goes like, and he starts to take off his backpack again, and he finds a little doll, and he goes, "Oh, what am I doing here?" As he dashes around her and goes back to LeFae and gives her a little doll. Before, like, you as you come up behind him, and
keep following him.
He goes, "Oh,
cousin."
Uh-huh.
What is going on? The rabbit told me you were doing this. What are you doing?
Well," and he goes, I'm gonna answer that real quick. Do you like the doll? He says to LeFae.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. I'm Barton. Barton the Kobold. Or Barton.
Hi, Barton. It's nice to meet you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't. Did you know him?
He looks baffled at this. He's like, He looks to Viseverin to kind of, can you give me a help? Can you help me with this? I don't know what she's talking about.
Shrug my shoulders. Added the pile of things I don't understand.
Was he? He seemed real. Was he real? I don't know. I don't know.
And she's just gonna wipe the tears off of her face.
And Okot's like glancing between everyone and going, "Okay, hang on. Let's all say the things we know and try and piece this together. I'll go first. I don't know anything. Who's next?"
Maybe you should point at people that you want to go.
I was gonna say that, like, Riz shotguns her healing potion of healing and then goes over to LeFae and just like plops down next to her. Like, so her leg is kind of touching LeFae's. She's not sure about, like, you know, like, personal space yet, so she's just like, yeah, I'm here if you want me.
LeFae will just give her a little smile. Watery little smile.
As Riz sits down next to LeFae, and Viseverin is still following Barton.
Cousin.
Hi, big cousin. Okay, let me tell you what I know. As he dashes, I just imagine that he's just very wiry. Even though he has this giant pack, which is probably about as big as him. Actually, a little bit bigger.
He's so cute.
He goes, okay, I'm part of a group, where Bear, do you know Bear? Do you guys know Bear? He says as he looks around.
No.
Bear's here?
Yeah, Bear's, as he points in between the crevices here. He goes, Bear's down there. Bear needed to make sure that we found you, and that's kind of why I think things broke for you, because Bear is mad. But he made sure that we had to try to find all of you, and I'm glad I found you.
I'm glad you found me too.
Bear is mad.
Bear is mad.
Yeah.
Who is Bear?
Okap's looking around at the other. Okay, thank you. That's what I was going to ask. Maybe I was out of the loop.
Bear's kind of like my uncle.
Okay.
Excuse me? Your uncle? Your uncle is a bear?
No, Bear's his name.
Your uncle is Bear.
Sweetie, is he a kobold?
No, he's a dragonborn.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
So, yeah. Okay. So we got a dragon bear. So we got another dragonborn named Bear, who's basically your uncle, and he's mad. And
Mom probably sent him after me.
Okay, so your mom. Okay, cool. And y'all are the reason why everything in the inn went wibbly wobbly, and we're here now.
You remember the inn? You remember the inn?
We were literally just there for
You
several.
didn't
literally just
remember
there.
the other fight? Sorry.
I did. I mean, I didn't before, but I did a minute ago, and that's... Oh, that was bad.
What was that, sweetie?
We were fighting that woman, only there were 3 of those women, like he said.
You remember.
Yeah, and they got me real bad, and I went down, and then you were there, and you were trying to protect me, but, I mean, you were really, really cool. But they got you too after you ripped off her ear and you killed the other one.
Nice.
And then the kobold tried to help me, but she killed him.
God, they are such fucking bitches.
Do we know anything about them? Like, do we know why Bear is mad?
Yeah, he says, and he goes, real quick, your name's Persephone?
Me? Yeah.
If it's your name.
Yeah, you're the only one here, but
Are you the Persephone?
Are you the golden kobold?
I'm one of many, but I'm the only Barton, I think.
No, I'm not the Severon. I am a Severon.
Oh.
question to Barton. What does the Severin mean?
You don't know?
Nah.
Nope.
It's the Emerald Dragon.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's my name. I'm named after an ancient gem dragon. I am not he.
No. Well, that would have. Well, yeah, it makes sense why Bear would have. If you were the Persephone, then I mean they wouldn't be able to do anything. But sorry, I'm kind of getting sidetracked.
So wait, your parents basically named you Bono?
What?
That's correct.
Oh no.
But you're not Bono. You're just named after him.
Very happy with the musical output of the original Gem Dragon Viseveron of ancient times. And decided to name me after him.
Kind of a dick move.
I did not take up any musical instruments to their dismay.
Huh. That's...
Buddy, you and I are going to get along great.
Barton kind of wiggles around a little bit. He's like, oh. So, and he points this way. He goes, we've cleared out that way.
Which way?
South of us.
Which way for people
South of
who
us.
can't see the map?
You're right. You're right, south of us.
For, all the people that we're hoping will listen to this eventually, which way is that for them?
All the player characters are gathered around in a circle of this little weird golden kobold, and he's pointing to the south of us.
He's pointing to the south.
Okay, thank you.
If you go south, you can get out of here. And I think Bear would like that. I think Bear just wants to make sure that nobody else is hurt.
Is Bear mad, but perhaps not at us? I kind of assumed he was mad at us, but that actually makes a difference.
No, not at all. He's furious, but not at you. He's very mad at a woman, several women.
Oh.
I know the type.
He calls it shadows, ancient shadows. That's what he's especially mad at.
I remembered the fight. Do I remember the information I had at the beginning of that fight?
Roll me a d20 and we'll see if you do.
That's a 16.
You do. Barton is just like, no, but he wants you guys to get out because, I think he doesn't. Yeah, and he goes,
we should definitely do what he says.
and I guess I'm just going to try to find the lady who did this to you and wish me luck, he says as he goes underneath.
No. She's already hurt people. Don't.
No.
Little cousin. Who gave you those healing potions?
Oh, Bear.
Did I get a healing potion?
Do you need it? He couldn't understand he didn't understand you, so he comes back to you. He's like, do you need one?
Oh, that would be great. Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay. He says as he doffs his bag and gives you a potion of healing. Here you go.
Oh man, you're the best.
Anybody else need one?
Liwei is like pressing a hand to her side where the guy hit her, but she's not saying anything.
Okay. So she's
Hold up. I want to inside check you or something. Because I'm sitting right next to you. Gonna inside check Liwei.
Oh,
No.
My God.
Roll the 1.
Fuck off, nat 1.
Should I bother rolling deception at this point?
That was 7 total.
You know what? I mean, it's a 7 total, so sure.
You could biff it.
Nope.
You didn't, but you could have. You could have pulled a Ray and biffed it, Ray.
It'd be the one thing. Did she remember anything with that 16?
She definitely remembered the name Olothek.
Shadows, you mean Olothax.
That was the thing from the book, the Olafex.
Yes? He says, not quite understanding, but he's like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, go.
And she's gonna start shooing people out the south.
Oh, okay, we're going now.
I'll explain.
And like on the way, she will re-inform them of what the fucking Olafex is.
Which
actually, since Sadie was
I know, I was like, you should explain for Sadie.
So, in like the darkness before time, there were these beings that ruled it called the Olafex, and they're shadows, and they hate the gods and everything that the gods made, which definitely means us, and like everything else around here. So, we should probably not be here.
Oh, okay. Yup. I'm convinced. Let's go.
I mean, that's fucking adorable.
Yeah, as you guys start to head out, Barton goes like, bye, take care.
Goodbye, Botany. It was a pleasure
careful.
meeting you. Thank you.
Thanks for the healing potion. Good luck storming the castle.
As you guys are about to get out of earshot, you hear his little voice yell. He's like, does any of you know like a blonde woman with like white?
Blonde with whites?
Sparkly.
Sparkly?
Does that describe LeFae? Like, her icon was blonde, but I don't know if that was real.
No, this is not. Elf woman? Blonde?
No?
Wait. Do you mean Evangeline?
I don't know. She just, she was very interested in looking for somebody, but I didn't want to give her any information. But, yeah.
Did she say who she was looking for?
No, but she laughed. Laugh.
She, I see. Was this one? This one was tall, blonde, scary beyond all reason?
Yes.
Dun dun dun.
Cool. Says Oka. Very convincingly.
Mm-hmm. Can I insight check Oka?
Do you have to?
Okot doesn't know what Okot's feeling. Good luck for you figuring it out.
Insight check. Is she
Nat one.
actually cool with this, or is she freaking out? I'm rolling
Nat
it, by the way. You
Nat 1.
Oh, yeah,
Nat
go for
1,
it.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
I don't
No,
know.
God, please don't be a nat one. Please don't be a nat one. Wow, I'm on a fucking roll. That was a 4 for 10 total. God damn it! I'm supposed to be good at insight.
I mean, you also don't know what the fuck is going on here.
No, I don't. I'm watching everyone.
Against Okot, no one's good at insight.
I'm watching everyone. I got everyone clocked, okay? Like, Viseverin is a little bit of a tweaker. That's fine. A little eccentric. Love that for him. Waggles is just, he's a little odd and probably freaking out. I imagine that he's very twitchy right now. Okot is just too cool for me, and
Oh, no. Let me tell you, with that roll, you can tell she's concerned about this news.
ooh. I have insight to Okot.
Like, it doesn't take much more than a 10 to be like, oh, Okot is not doing a good job of playing this news off.
Are your eyes open? Then Okot freaked out.
Yeah. Do you still have a pulse? Have
Riz
you met Okot?
will remember that.
Great.
All right, so we head out the cave to the south.
At this point, Wobbles has been standing next to Okot because he was like most impressed with her confidence in the last fight, but after seeing her unnerved, he goes to stand by Rizzo.
Damn it. My one chance to make friends with Wobble.
You fail.
Oh, he's not looking for a friend. He's looking for a rock.
You know, when you put it like that, he's made the right choice.
Despite being still clearly upset herself, Rizzo will just take Okot's. I'm sorry, God names. LeFae will take.
We're not playing here. She say names and
I
stuff.
keep doing that. LeFae will take Okot's hand and just tug her to the south.
Yeah, okay.
At one point, Viseverin was in the front of the march to the south. Distractingly, finds himself in the back of the march to the south.
You can move up.
He's, without paying attention really to what's going on, is repeatedly poking his left index finger through his right extended palm, testing half-heartedly to see if this is a dream or not. He's finally willing to accept that perhaps this is not strictly a Fae created dream.
I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I fought a bunch of kobolds and I watched them get around in this very
As he
area.
accepts that this might not be a dream, the world around him shifts.
No, it's just like
You should probably mention that we moved to a different map. Before.
Yeah. No, I just imagine that he's totally in his own little world, and Riz just grabs him and drags him down the path.
Yeah.
And then when he looks up again, he's like, "Holy shit! It changed."
Maybe this is the real. What the fuck?
Viseverin, we've been walking for 5 minutes now.
I'm waiting for the DM to indicate whether we've walked here or appeared here.
Yeah.
We could give him a chance to get a word in edgewise. I'm just saying.
I mean, I hate to let Elliot talk, but I get it.
As you guys continue down the way, you can hear the sound of running water, not deep, deep down, but more like there is a pleasant scene coming close. You can see that there is a light at the end of your southerly tunnel after about half an hour's walk. As you continue your way out, you can see a man who looks rather shell-shocked is sitting down on an island that, well, looks vaguely familiar to all of you. He has his head in his hands as he is rocking back and forth. As you all exit this, you notice, I think for the first time, just how pale you are considering the length of time you've been here. You are... It's been a long time since you've had extended exposure to the sun, or at least seen the sun this go round.
I mean, fuck you, I'm always pale.
And you're purple, technically.
I mean, technically I am. But you know, it's like Goliath's blood. I can't help it, okay? Okay, man? Like, you don't need to, like, point it out.
As you continue on, it looks like the path is clear. This man is here, just kind of rocking back and forth. What would you guys like to do?
Are you okay?
Oh, God. Should I go talk to him?
Okat's gonna walk up and talk to him without consulting anyone else.
Oh, okay. That seems a great idea.
Yeah, why not?
Did she drop Liweiwei's hand at any point in time, or is she taking her with her?
Oh, that's up to you. Like, I don't think she's paying attention, so she's gonna drag you along in her wake unless you resist.
She'll come along. I just wasn't sure if she shook her off or not. That is basically.
Oh. No, like, Okat's kind of completely forgotten that Liweiwei is holding her hand entirely.
Alright, so we're just walking up then.
Yeah, so we just walk up, and Okat's like, hey, buddy. What's your name?
Oh, Jur.
That's Peridot.
Yeah.
What? You know this guy?
You know me? Oh, yeah, you do know me.
You don't know me.
No, I know you.
I know you.
I know you.
My purse, I don't know you.
You don't know me, but I know you. I know you. He points to Liweiwei.
I don't know you. I don't think I know you.
Well, I know you. And I know...
Let's make a chart of who knows who.
Okay, Jur, he stands up. Jur knows all 5 of you.
What?
Oh,
How do you know all 5 of us?
how?
I'm now interested. I was being snarky. Is this water? Is this bridges towards an island?
Yeah, small island.
Okay. Okay. How deep is the water? Can we walk in this water?
Yeah, it's walkable.
I mean, Liweiwei is walking in this
Walkable
water.
Just checking. Before I drag myself into the water.
Yeah.
Before we head in, Riz will bend down and be like, do you wanna? And just kind of like gesture to her back.
Almost. Huh?
Yeah, I would like it. It'd help to keep me calm.
Hell yeah, brother.
And then she'll just kind of like turn so he can climb onto her back.
There might be surprise snakes in the swamp water.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. I mean, I don't mean this meanly, but you are very short, so.
Well, no, that's just a very true fact.
Yeah.
An objective fact.
An objective.
Like, we've all got eyes.
It wouldn't be rude to say you're so big you could kill me easily.
I mean,
Also a fact.
but I don't feel like I would.
Yeah, that's why I'm not freaking out. I get
exactly.
your vibe now.
See?
Pass the vibe check.
Yeah, exactly. So, just climb aboard, my friend.
Oh god.
I want to imagine now that Riz is is his comfort object. He's just like, yes, Riz is here. I feel calm.
You're his emotional support ogre.
Yeah.
Well, definitely whenever he's He's piggybacking.
See, there you
Love
go.
it.
Emotional
I
support,
love it.
half orc Goliath.
Yeah, so I do know all of you, and I know how many times we went through that loop. Oh man, I gave away a lot of information to those folks. I gave a lot of information away. A lot of stuff.
Really?
What?
What information? What folks? What loops? What are you talking about, Peridot?
What information do you have?
Time for some exposition, buddy.
Okay, so
Sadie, I know, logically, I know you said exposition, but I heard exposition.
Please update our journals with lore.
And or sex positions.
Your sex positions.
So, okay, here's what I've been able to piece together. We were captured by a coven of witches who were working for an Olithek. Now, if I understand this correctly, and I do a little bit, Olitheks like to get information about people and sell that information to the highest bidder or most interested party for a good amount of money. I come from a very wealthy family in Harmony. Not to brag, my name's Peridot. You may remember it. I don't exactly know why you were kept too. It sucks. Hate that for you. In fact, I hate that for all of us. As he looks over all of you, he's like, I think I remember with the guy who remembers me, Berseverin. You have a connection to some sort of god, I think, that's strangely powerful and can be used for people who don't like that god, which is people who like the other gods. He looks to Riz. You're also from a family, I think.
I am from a family, I suppose.
What are you saying? Everyone is from a family.
Yeah, that's pretty common, actually.
I did not magically appear out of, the ground.
I think you know what kind of family I'm talking about, he says.
I certainly do not know what you are talking about, sir.
That's racist.
Would I know anything about the Parados as a family? I feel like I would if they're anything important.
Oh yeah, they are like the premier family of the island. They are incredibly wealthy and incredibly influential.
Aha! Okay, cool. I'll be like, listen, I mean, obviously I'm from a family, like, again, I did just appear out of it, nothing. But like, obviously I wouldn't come from a family like yours or anything.
No, I guess you wouldn't, but that doesn't mean that your family isn't also deeply influential in a different way.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, how many of you... Wait, actually, question. How many of us are originally from Harmony? And Riz will raise her hand.
Peridot raises his hand.
I raise my hand.
Look at that. 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely don't remember as a player if Okot should raise her hand or not.
Where am I from?
We have something for Okot.
Okay, great. That's comforting.
So yeah, there's the 3 of us. I mean, but like, obviously, okay, so 3 of us from Harmony. Look at that. That's great. How many of us have heard, how many of you outside of me have heard of the Parcheesi family? That's right, none of you. All right.
Peridot raises his hand.
You've heard of the Parcheesi family? Really?
Do I know the Parcheesi family? Do I need to make a roll? Do I just not know?
Do they really know the Parcheesi family?
I don't know. I was a soldier in Harmony. I don't know as a player what Parcheesi is in the context of the game. I know what it is in the real world. So does Viseveron as a soldier for a couple of the past decades, is that something I should roll for, or just I don't know?
I'm clarifying something with the DM real quick.
Hello? Am I on mute?
Oh, no. I think
I'm clarifying something with the DM.
I'm being sarcastic. I was vamping into the void.
When you vamp into the void vamps back.
He goes, I know your family, and I know that's the name that you're using for them.
Do I know anything? That's what I'm asking. Do I know?
You, Verseverin, you would not know what Parcheesi is at all.
Okay, fair enough. Yep,
Okay.
accepted.
I'm willing to assume that Oka wouldn't either.
I think Liwei, like looking back and forth between all these people, go,
Okay, all right. So you gave them like a lot of information about your people, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Right. Yes. And I'm going to guess that all of you did too. And I don't know what valuable secrets you may hold, but I do know that it is now under lock and key with the Olithek and LeFae.
Oh, hold on. Are you telling us that we were just tortured Nation? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, that tracks.
All right. Well, I mean, my uncle's definitely going to kick his ass, so it's fine, I guess. Sort of.
Well,
That's why Bear's angry. Now I get it.
Probably part of it, yeah.
I understand.
is he going to get both, or is he going to get like the LeFaes and the Olithek, or is he just going to get the Olithek?
I mean, he's probably going to get both.
Well,
Sounds like a lot for one guy to take on.
He's really, really good at what he does.
I have a question about what I would know. So, the floating city Nova, does that move around?
it does.
So, would I know much about Harmony then, since I'm from the Nova?
I think you would actually have like a good understanding of a lot of the different islands, because I think you're a knowledge detective, no?
Yeah, or aspiring. I forget exactly where we landed on that.
Yeah, I think you would have a good deal of information. I bet in the books that you would know Peridot.
Would it just be a name I recognize, or would I care about whatever their family does?
They're generally patrons of the arts.
Okay, so I wouldn't really give a shit.
Yeah, you would just know the name.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, they're like the Medicis.
They are like the Medicis. So, if you're totally confident in your uncle, then yeah, no problem, breeze on out. If there's a chance that one of them gets away, and I'm going to guess that he's going to go after the Olithek, that leaves a loose end, maybe. But that is if you believe that your uncle can handle both.
It's a chance I'm willing to take. Let's go kick back and drink some Mai Tai.
No. I mean, I think he could take both, but I didn't consider that they're not both down there. And if she's up here, and she deserves to pay.
Wait, you know who's behind this? You know who brought us here?
I'm talking about that woman.
LeFae.
Yeah.
Hag. The hags, there's 3 of them.
I mean, just because she's rude doesn't mean you have to call her names.
No, there's 2 of them. She killed one.
Yeah. As it has been pointed out before, I killed one.
There were 8.
8!
She hates the hell out of you guys in particular. Oh, man. does she hate
Wait.
you guys.
Oh, wait. How many did I kill?
No, there were 8. Then there was 2.
And now there are 2. How many of them did I kill? Was it just the one, or did I kill more than one?
I'm foggy on that one, but I do know that there was 8 of them, and all but 2, and 6 of them died.
Wish I could remember that.
Yeah, I bet you do. That was pretty badass.
I wish I could remember enough to understand any of this. So, do you think it's likely I've done anything useful?
Yeah, I would wager so.
Okay.
It seemed to have always revolved around you 5 coming together. I mean, and then fucking killing one of them, and then stabbing kobolds, and then healing kobolds, and then crying over kobolds, and then saying kagold, and then kagold, and then letting them bounce on your belly. He looks at you, Perseverin.
Yeah, see, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, that's the dick of their magic, man.
Oh, so that is a dick.
A good belly bounce will calm down a young kobold.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, now that's something I'll know. Thank you for that.
So I guess I'm kind of cursed with knowledge at this point, but oh well.
Maybe you could also be burdened with glorious purpose. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
He goes.
He steps back towards Okot. Is that what just happened?
He does.
He's walking away, and then she said that, and he turns around and like goes toe to toe with her.
He goes, I don't know what that means, but that's a delightful phrase.
Cool. Thanks.
Who? Peridot. Who?
Who what?
Who is bringing us back? Who is healing us? And not restoring the hags?
That's a good question.
That was the Olothek, because he viewed them as disposable. You and me, by extension, were not disposable because of our knowledge of things. I think it led to bad blood between the hags and the Olothek, although what were they to do with him? Nothing, except serve and die.
Why were they sending orcs to kill us if they're just gonna bring us back to life?
I mean, maybe that wasn't the Olothex, that was the hag, and they just wanted us dead because we killed all their sisters?
Yeah, it's wanton cruelty on their part.
We're simply pawns in a grand game of Jenga.
Yes, also...
Hey, I say we track down and kill her.
She's gonna raise her hand.
Riz will also raise her hand.
I say, have fun with that, Jur says.
Wait, this whole thing was about being an adventurer. Didn't you want to be an adventurer?
I am not cut out for it. I died. I almost died. I died face down right here, as he points to where he was knocked down face down.
I died too.
Okot looks at him sympathetically and says, arrow to the knee.
What?
No, he drowned.
I was an adventurer like you.
Thank you.
So, I'm definitely not cut out for this life.
So what are you going to do instead?
Live a life of luxury and try to forget the past.
You know, actually, that seems like a pretty good plan. I can't fault you for that.
I mean, who can, right?
So you're just gonna give up on your dream?
And yes, I am 100% going to give up.
Sometimes the blue pill is the best option.
What?
Nothing, just an idle thought.
I mean, I guess I could give you something if you want it.
Yeah, what present?
He goes, all right, here it is. Up top.
High five. Yeah, no, Okot high fives him, obviously.
Nice. LeWay.
And she'll high five him. Why not?
Hell yeah. Perseverin.
Double high five.
Double high fives. Parcheesi.
She'll hold up her hand for a high five.
For once in your life.
And she's going
and
to
when he goes
pull
to
it.
do it, she's gonna pull her hand back and be like, too slow.
Fair enough, he says as he just
And
shrugs.
Wobbles is on my back.
Hey, at least it wasn't inflict wounds as a high five, so that's something.
I mean, he's lucky. Good. And then she'll just kind of turn halfway.
Sorry, she does it too slow and does the like fingers through her hair and high fives Wobbles instead.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So she like holds out her head and she's like too slow and like slides it over her braids on the side of her head and like just holds her hand and wobbles.
Oh, and Wobbles is quick.
Main man wobbles.
He goes, all right, fair enough. I mean, yeah, if you guys want to deal with that shit stuff, back in no fucking shit. If you want to deal with that shit back
Fuck it,
there,
I'm swearing. Shit.
yeah, shit. Good luck.
Look,
Good luck to
Gerdo,
you.
the FCC hasn't started regulating podcasts yet. Let's not give them the opportunity.
It just leads to the moral decay of Harmony. He says as he starts to walk away. Damn it, he says. He reaches in his trousers and he goes like,
No.
and he throws to, you know what? It's probably been Okot. He throws to Okot. You have something taped to your chest. I think this will help you.
What?
Check your chest.
Okay.
He says as he's getting further away.
Do you mean my enormous, canonically accurate knockers?
Have you seen these bazookas?
This is true. In a previous run of this loop, you had huge knockers. In this run of the loop, it seems like you've taped yourself down with some kind of mummy bandages.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't want to say anything earlier.
I wanted to be polite.
This
Yeah.
Severn is nothing if not a gentleman.
Does Okot check the tape?
Meredith, your boob is out.
Yeah, Okot checks the tape. What did he throw at me?
He threw a little scroll that has on it a running tally of dead sisters and who killed whom.
Ooh, I want that. Oh,
Okay.
If you talk about that type of shit to her, that'll fuck her up.
Who? Which her?
The one that's missing an ear now. I think she's
gray.
I think she's the main one.
What's on the scroll?
Fuck it. I show him.
Yeah, there were several LeFaes. Corgan LeFae murdered by Riz. There was a Morgan LeFae who Wobbles promptly took care of. I'll say it this way. Parcheesi took care of 3 of the sisters. Corgan, Lorgan, and Skorgan.
Definitely not made up.
Nope. Wobbles took care of 2. He took care of Borgan and Zjorgen. And the 3 of you, Verseverin, LeWeiWei, and Okot, took care of the other 3.
Oh.
Or
Like
actually,
one for one, or did the 3 of us gang up on the 3 of them?
sorry, I have this backwards. You guys handled the other one. It was I think Jur has written down gangland style.
Oh.
AKA
Alright.
synergy.
I'm sorry. Like, Riz is preening. She's like, okay, 3 in an ear. 3 in an ear.
I bet we can make it 4.
Darling, you're speaking my language.
Would have taken a healing potion.
Oh, do you need healing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Okay.
And she'll come over.
And Rizzle just put her arm around her and cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you, Riz.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. You know, that's what I'm here for. Again, I'm a cleric of the gods for the people. So you get 11 healing, darling. Anyone else need healing? Because at this point, might as well just fucking go for it.
Okot belatedly figures out how to get the lid off her healing potion and finally drinks that.
Oh,
Is that a little wobbles on my shoulder?
I'm all right. I'm okay.
Riz, allow me.
Oh,
Into a balm of the summer court. I'm gonna roll 5.
And that was to me.
Yeah, to you.
Oh, appreciated.
How you feeling, Wobbles?
Better.
Better? Like, what kind of better?
I'm gonna do one. I'll do one more.
Oh, look at that. Perseverance, you're such a good egg.
1.
With that whole extra one healing.
You'll do literally one more.
Literally one more.
That whole 6 points of healing total.
Amazing.
The Fae aren't the best.
But then I get the 2 temporary hit points.
Yep.
That puts me at 20 out of 24. Not too bad. I'm feeling about 80%.
80%. All right, we'll take 80%.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Veseverin, you good? Oh, you're good. You weren't even in the fight. You were sitting at the table. Okay, honey, how you doing?
I think I'm doing all right. That healing potion really did me good. I'm feeling pretty
beautiful.
set. Like,
all right.
You know, if I had to put a number on it, I'd say like a 30 out of 31.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've only just now learned about the existence of Kagolds. I like them.
Uh-huh. They are very fucking cute. I mean, did you see? He's so tiny.
He's pretty normal sized.
And so sweet. Oh my gosh. I love Bot and I wish he could stay with us. Anyway, all right, so are we moving on out to Uncle Bear?
I think, okay, so as a point of order, while they were having the whole like fussing over Wobbles and everything getting healed up, LeWei was like kind of concentrating on something and gone really quiet, and she just nods, and anyone who takes like a hard look at her would notice like this, like something beneath the scales on her neck, like shifting around and moving.
Adorable.
Okot, based on the layout, seems to be the best position to notice it.
I'm just pointing that out there
Yeah.
as she uses her swift adaptation to shift some things around.
I would also just like to add, I found that hilarious with their normal size, so Parker, take an inspiration on that. I'm actually kind of normal size.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a perception to see if I notice what Luele is up to.
Oh, no!
No, I sure don't. Not with a 4, I don't.
Yes, you're
Not with the 4. Okay, so the party wants to head back and try to find the second of the LeFae sisters.
Well, aren't we finding Uncle Bear first?
Oh, you want Bear? Okay, got it.
No.
We don't want Bear first? What do we want? What are we doing? Who are we?
Who's Bear?
Oh,
Just say, friend, we've already been over this, for God's sakes.
How drastic has Luwewe's changes been?
not drastic
Like
at all.
adjusted.
It's
Okay,
literally
okay.
just something switched in her throat.
Okay.
That's creepy.
Um,
That's
so,
really weird.
like, okay, we know that Bear is like deep down in the crevice of the cavern fighting the Olitheks. He just implied that LeFae is running.
Ew, got you.
So she's probably not in that cavern,
That spirit.
but I don't know that for sure.
Okay, so if she ran out a while ago, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. And aren't there technically still 2 of them?
Yeah,
So we're going to run into 1 or 2.
probably.
The 2.
Okay, alright, so that... Well, I don't know where we are, but that was the way back to the tavern. I mean, so long as we don't go down in the crevice, we should be okay, right?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Do we want to go fucking, like, what did Peridot write down? Gangland style? Do we want to go and find the LeFae or LeFae's plural and, like, gangland style that? or just wait for your uncle to like finish whatever the fuck he's doing.
I mean, they'll probably get away if we do that. And if we gave them secrets, then those secrets are out.
I just can't imagine.
Also, she killed that kobold for no reason.
I mean, it's true. She fucking did. She's a fucking bitch. And probably should die. Well, not probably. She should definitely die. I mean, I'm fine with taking her out because I've already taken one in. And maybe this time I can keep the other as a souvenir.
Well, there's that.
Souvenir?
If I take them both out, then all have killed 4 and you only 3.
I mean, or I could kill literally both of them, get the kill blow on both of them, and then I will have killed 5, and it would have been 3 between the lot of you.
We can discuss this with your thaumaturgy spell to lure her out.
I mean, we could. Do you want me to? Do you want me to start calling? Do you want me to start calling? Because I can be real fucking annoying. I can lure her out. Do we want this?
Oh, for sure. That's what that idiot was saying, that this would piss her off.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be honest, I'm a little curious about how many I've negotiated into a peaceful resolution of this situation.
Liwei is going to raise her hand.
Yes, Lois.
We should definitely not fight her in a bunch of water, though. She was using lightning.
No, absolutely. This is not advantageous, especially since she's a hag. So we need to find somewhere. We need to find the high ground.
Good point.
Well, I mean, the cavern is relatively less damp.
I mean, do we think? Well, yeah. I wonder what happens if we go that way further in. The way that Peridot went.
We could lose her.
Could lose her.
I'm just going to pause and look back at verse 7.
You really want a peaceful resolution to this?
Yes.
Why?
When possible, I'd like to minimize violence.
Hey, the 7.
When not possible, I'm willing to maximize violence.
The 7.
Yes.
All right.
For Severin, at this point, I just feel like we are friends, even though I have no recollection of this. But we've done this whole turn enough that, my dear friend, Severin, these hags, literal hags, gave up any chance of a peaceful resolution when they kidnapped us, tortured us, tried to steal all of our fucking secrets, and then presumably sell them to the highest fucking bidder. Also, they have killed kobolds. I think they've tortured kobolds for no fucking reason, other than the fact that they are hateful, evil bitches. So, peace is not an option right now. So it is violence and death. And mostly, I'm going to say it's going to be their fucking death.
I agree with you. Looking at the numbers, it seems like the number of times these encounters have resolved in a peaceful negotiation has been 0.
Yeah. So,
Everyone, unroll your arms.
unrolling my arms. My arms are...
Look.
Right. What?
The bearded smooth skin has a note on his arm. Has anyone else written a note on their arms?
No.
Liwei checks her arms.
Riz's arms are bare, so she's literally just spreading her hands like, do you see anything?
Did I ever actually check the rat around my chest?
Yeah, Peridot gave you something.
Peridot tossed me a scroll, right? Yeah.
He gave you a way to kind of mess with her, and he also said that there's something wrapped around your chest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I haven't checked what's wrapped around my chest yet, have I?
No.
Well, this Viseveron encouraging everyone to check their arms is a good reminder for you to check your massive honkers. You got anything wrapped around them or slightly below them?
I do that. Yeah. To check my boob. Right, my massive bonkers. Yeah. What have we got in here?
As
what have we got in here, Elliot?
Okot, you seem to have a map, and on this map, you have an X marked and the word LeFae. It looks like a rough correspondence to the cave that you were in.
Awesome.
And it says...
Is it...
Mm-hmm.
Is it wrapped around my chest with the map facing out?
You know, I'll dealer's choice that one. What would you like?
Okay, then I say yes, because Okot just flashes everyone and goes, look, a map! Nice! Look at my tits, I found a map!
Where? What map?
Wow. Hey, Okot, honey, you have great tits.
Thanks.
Okay,
Now-
so LeFae is on the left nipple. I got it.
And if you look over here at the right underboob, I think this part might be important too.
My X marks the spot is up here.
So what you can tell is that it seemed like Barton was on the right path to try to find LeFae. I don't know if he's ready to take on a LeFae, but he seemed to be sniffing it out pretty well.
Oh no.
All right. Well,
Okay, we have to go.
we have to go
Don't
back.
use the kobold, yeah.
And she's gonna like grab one of Zevran's hands in both of hers. She goes,
I really appreciate your commitment to nonviolence, but this really isn't the time.
I agree.
All right, well, good kicks and ass.
As you guys spend half an hour to get back to where you started,
Jesus, what a wasted trip that was.
Oh man. No, we got some information for,
That's true. No, I guess, yeah, I forgot
Peridot wasn't.
Yeah, we did get
is
Peridot.
Peridot that forgettable? I was thinking he would be the lead merch seller.
Peridot.
well, unfortunately, somebody kept erasing our memories, so we don't have anything to know him by.
Yeah. And then he kind of fucked off.
He did.
Exactly.
Anymore.
Here's the thing. I keep wanting to say Peridot.
As you guys journey back into the cave, yeah, you can see that following the map across... I can't believe I'm saying this. Following the map across Okot's chest.
You set it up, buddy.
Dit map. Dit map.
Tit map. Tit map.
The titty map.
Thank you for listening to What's Your Damage Season 2, featuring Ray Palmer as LeFae, Sadie Blake as Okot, Kate Ingram as Riz Parcheesi, Douglas Gale as Perseveron, Parker Postini as Wobbles Waggletop. Elliot Rose is our Dungeon Master. Audio engineering by Sadie Blake and Douglas Gale. All music created by Sadie Blake. Sound effect attributions can be found in the show notes.
Hey, thanks for
for listening to the show. You can find more of What's Your Damage on Apple Music and Spotify, or on our website, wydpod.com. We've got maps there, just gorgeous character art, and tons of lore from the world of Onisano. There's also a sign up for our newsletter, which features content warnings for all episodes at release, because that's important. And for those of you who want to chat with us on social media, because you love us so much, you can find us at WYD Pod, and that's going to be WYDPODD, like Okat's tits, on Instagram and Threads, as well as others listed on our website. In case you don't like the first two, you can find us elsewhere, because trust me, we're there. I promise, we're there. So, stop by, say hi. We genuinely would love to hear from you.
Meredith, your boob is out.